What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're all doing well. I am hanging in there as always. Ooh, it's been a fun day. Long day as usual here. A lot of hectic things going on, especially whenever you have your kitchen being ripped up and remodeled and all the fun stuff. So, electricians are finally done. It's the weekend coming up, so, they're gonna, of course, take that time off. The contractors don't work during the weekends like that because, union rules and crazy overtime and things like that. So yeah, so they'll be back on Monday to put up the drywall in there, and then it's moving along real fast, which is really awesome. But enough about home renovation. The plan for today was actually going to be playing an idea. I wanted to do like the F-Zero series. Like I want to play through the Super Nintendo version, like get all the way through like the expert cuts on that, then do F-Zero X on the Nintendo 64, and then attempt to do F-Zero GX, I believe it is, for the GameCube, which is pretty much damn near impossible. But I just want to see if I can get through those modes and, work my way all the way through them. As difficulty settings. This is not like a one-shot deal. It's gotta be like a longer-term project here and there in between other games. So I wanted to do that, but like colors and stuff like that are kind of messing with my eyes right now with my light sensitivity today. So I'm gonna continue to play a game that I've been playing through right now again for the second time. Nier Automata. It's got washed out colors. It's gonna be fine, and I can play it on automatic because it's by Platinum. So yeah, washed out colors galore and stuff. Let's get this switched over. We're looking at a black screen for just a second. Game's launching up right now. Now, I did get the modifications installed on this. The biggest one is the PC version, other than it being a total wreck. You do still have to do like different things like the far patch to make it work right. But, let's see if this will let me move it today. There we go. Yesterday wouldn't let me do it, move it around. But the cinematics, the video files would still not play correctly. For whatever reason, Platinum Games did, or Square did, someone in charge there basically did all the cinematic video files in 30 frames per second encoded, but they're actually like 24. It's really weird. It's this really bizarre thing, and the rest of the game is 60. And the PC version just starts hitching like crazy when you get to any type of cinematics. So there's a way you can change those files, convert them over to be 60 frames per second, and they look a lot better. Like really, really great. Thing is, though, is you have to remove the 60 frames per second cap on it, which does break the game in other things. Like I did check it out. Like I played through the start of the game on a brand new file. Then it's the fastest way to get to like the first video file playing back that's been converted through to 60. And the subtitles don't quite match up exactly. Like you'll start hearing talking for about maybe half second before a subtitle will pop up, and sometimes enemy behavior will break because of that. But it only seems to be during certain cutscenes that seems to be the problem. So remove 60 frame per second cap here with the 60 frame per second video conversion we've done. Everything should look nice and fine now when those do come up. It's pretty nice. I also did a lot of grinding offline, so that way you guys wouldn't have to sit there and watch me fish all day long and get money and levels and so forth. So I did that already off stream, so we're all good for it. I think I started off like, levels were like level 14 or 15, and I think I'm around 23, so right where I need to be, because this is an RPG. People don't really quite realize that this is like a light RPG, if you will. Still an amazing game, still love it to death. But it does have RPG elements into it, very light elements. Leveling up your weapons, you get experience points. You level up your weapons as well. As I always mention whenever I start up the game, there's always like this box texture right here. It just looks terrible. And you can get texture packs to replace these things here, but they do tend to cause more hitching and problems with the game. So it's like nuts to that. This game it's already a problem to run. Let's not create more problems, you know? Alright, so last time we left, we defeated the Goliath over here. That big bad boy way down there. It was like running, rampaging through, and then all of a sudden, just beyond this direction where I'm shooting, the ground collapsed in, and you learn that the aliens who basically made these robots down here, these R2-D2 knockoffs, that one's trying to come see me and kill me already, is suddenly resurfaced after like thousands of years of being missing. They're suddenly back. So we need to go finish up this quest with this guy right here, the Goliath, then investigate the aliens, and then, if I remember correctly, after that we're going to go pay a visit to the Forest Kingdom. So it's going to be an action-packed day. For me. Yeah, let's see what we got. Basically, we learned, like, okay, this guy's hard drive's intact, but his server motors are trashed. He can't move anymore. You know, this is, I think it was like rampaging around. It's actually a factory of all things. Like, robot disguised as a factory. So 9S is like, the guy on the left is like, hey, let's just turn it on and see what we can learn from this thing. It's like, it can't move. It can talk to us, but it can't move. We just need to give it this one part. I was man, Huma, West. 2B's like, a sync can talk. It's funny because we're androids. 2B, myself right now, and 9S over there. We are not human. Nobody in this game is human. We're supposed to be fighting for humans who are on the moon, waiting for us to get rid of all the robots and the aliens who caused all this problem. There's the, so you can see the big humongous wreckage down there. But, you know, they're always like, wow, these things have, like, emotions, they can talk. It's like, we're talking robots already. It's kind of funny duality to everything. You're playing some kind of data. Machines don't have a conscious mind, you know? It's like, but we do. Dude, shut up. Managed to pull some data out of its memory. Seems to be info in the factory where it was constructed. Save it in a readable format. Engels 10B, 110B, record 5. Is this everything? No, there's more. Additional parts access the rest. Let's see, 4 pristine screws and 1 large gear should be enough to bridge the gap in its memory circuits. Yeah, so when you get this
location data obtained, marking on map.
We get this thing like fully upgraded.
Did you learn anything from the factory data?
Just how it was manufactured. Pretty boring, actually.
There's still a lot about machines that we don't understand. Gather as much data as you can, no matter how irrelevant it may seem.
Okay, so apparently I have the parts already, so it's like, yeah, go for it, fine. It's like, because I was grinding up different things. Only hearing this left. Okay, it's just a weird sound mix for this angle. Like, I'm only hearing stuff from the right, but if you move it this way and to the left, it's just the audio for this area. But yeah, there's a lot of weird kind of duality stuff where 9S keeps saying, like, these machines, they're just pointless. It's kind of like an American history, or something you'll see, like an old Western movie, like, oh, those Indians, they're savages, those savage people, they can't process love or anything, and, like, you know, at the end of the movie, they all learn that they're all human and that they do have emotions and things like that. Nidus is that character. He's like, robots don't have feelings, they're just replaying data, they don't mimic anything. Ignoring the fact that they are highly intelligent, sentient robots themselves. Androids. It's like, dude, come on. So yeah, so we get this guy fully fixed I was talking to, he will actually have conversations and learn a lot about him. We've also come across friendly robots who are like, we don't want to fight, we are just trying to live our lives peacefully, we don't want to fight you or anywhere else, and we've actually been trading with your resistance people for a while now. It's like, what? Excuse me?
We know we can find pristine screws on big bipedal machines, but what about large gears?
Let's try the operator again. 9S to operator. We're trying to track down a large gear. Any idea where to start the search?
Why are you looking for... Well, anyway, you can salvage the requested material from smaller machine lifeforms. Finding one intact might prove tricky, however. The part is easily damaged when the machine housing it is destroyed.
Thanks, operator. That's good to know.
Right. Let's go take out some small fry.
Straight to the point as always, 2B.
We still don't have what we need.
Yeah, Most of the gears were too damaged to use.
Surely just a little damage won't hurt.
Come on now, 2B.
Alright, so we're gonna go explore this newly formed crater.
What is this?
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
Why is there such a huge cavern beneath the city?
So if you see like stuttering every once in a while, that's normal. It really is. Like Digital Foundry found that like every single version of this game still has like stutters when it loads in new areas, like in hitching. And PC version's no different. Like even, I don't think they've tested it up on the new, brand new systems, but they found that like every single version of this game that they tested on like Xbox One X, the PlayStation 4 Pro, PC version, that all has hitching because of optimization, because Square doesn't give two craps about optimizing their games. We should also be running into a meal pretty
That's
soon,
a
too.
weird-looking enemy.
This is probably gonna be too fast hit with missiles. Dude, just stay still. Please. Finally. Ugh. Things aren't worse, they're just like, they're not hard, they're just annoying to fight. And dead. Fluid, thank you. Alright. Pristine screw, alright.
The ground is caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
I think Emil, his like secret hideout. Emil's a character from the very first game. He's also in this game as well. Actually, I'm gonna go look for him in a second. I think his hideout is in this hole right here in this drainage pipe you get to run down. It's a little tricky to get into. It's one of these pipes around here. And you can actually find his hideout, and in this game he actually runs a store. Like, you can buy weapons and other things from him. He was a kind of skeletal looking character. And keep in mind, I did not play the very first Nier game. I think I played it for like maybe 10 minutes. I was like, whatever. I don't know. I have this weird history of, like, I played games like for like 10 minutes and then like dropped them and never came back to them. Like, I don't know why. It's like Guilty Gear is like one of the games I've done that with, where I just like played the games ever since its inceptions. Like, I've played the games since. I enjoy them, I like them, but I just never play them. I'm like, yeah, this is great. Play Guilty Gear for like an hour and then never again for years. So, Nier Automata, or Nier, the very first Nier, I played for maybe 15-20 minutes. I was like, this is kind of weird, and checked out of it. So I watched videos on like the lore, on how everything's connected by, it used to be Valkyrie Aurora, I think was her name. She goes by something different now, like Neri. She's a wolf kind, you know, like a virtual YouTuber. She's got problems, but that did a lot of amazing content. She actually did a video explaining all the Nier background, Drakengard, Automata, how it's all connected, the entire series, everything. So I watched that video and got all caught up. I'm like, okay, so I have a basic understanding of it. I know that Nier is being remastered. The original one should be coming out, I think, next month. So I will definitely be picking that up. Here. Come here, let's see what your weapon readout is like. Let's have you be cautious. You can set him to be like full berserk, and he'll just like anything that moves, he'll attack it, which can be a problem. So usually, cautious is like, okay, it's not a problem unless like I start getting attacked, or then he'll start fighting back. So I remember, like, the aliens, like, the hideout we're going to be going to pretty soon. Bad camera angle. Actually has a chip upgrade, because you're androids, so you actually have, like, PC upgrades you can do. New chips you can put in, like, RAM chips, almost like upgrades. And one of them is literally a Bayonetta chip, just about. It's like, as you can see, like, you can already dodge and get out of the way of things. There's no cooldown to it. This basically, outside of combat, just dashes you around. But you can constantly, like, keep
that should be
jumping
everything we need
around.
to repair the machine.
You can get one, like, when you do it, it's like Witch Time, where you see everything slow down. Like all of a sudden slow motion kicks in while you're going full speed still. Like, you're moving, like, your normal attack speed, like this, and moving around, shooting. They're, like, trapped in slow motion for about 4 seconds, and you can just lay waste to them. Let's go over here and save. Yeah, I love this game. It is amazing. Even if you're watching like a playthrough or you watch somebody else play this game, I recommend this wholeheartedly. Even the PC version, which has its problems. Like I said, the FAR patch is out there. Nexus Mods is available to help fix some other things. There's lots of guides to get it running better. If you have a PlayStation 4 Pro or the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox, whatever the hell it's calling itself, the newest one, pick up those versions because it's backwards compatible. This is an amazing game. I recommend it to everybody. Definitely play through the first 5 endings. Don't stop after Route A, as I say every single time I play this game, because it always comes up. Someone's always like, oh, I just stopped after playing A. The game's over. It's like, it's not over. You stop playing a game 1/5 of the way through. This is a 45 to 50 hour game. It's seriously, it's got a lot to it. I wish I could climb ladders like this. Everything's so much cooler. Alright, so, So you defeat the aliens, you go through there, you end up in the Forest Kingdom, which is way out that direction, kind of. Then you end up in the valley down there. Actually, no, the Forest Kingdom is over this direction, where I'm shooting over here. And then eventually end up in a valley down below the bridge. There's a waterfall, and there's a lot of super strong enemies right now. They're like level 40, and I'm still 24, 25, but I'm at 24. So... Ooh, I just thought of something funny. I wonder if I can do that here still. Let me change my weapons real fast. Weapon set, 1, 2. Actually, no, we need small sword. So, you can take fall damage in this game. It is a thing, but you can just jump and hold down jump. You'll grab onto your little pod, and you'll float down safely. That's kind of fun, but if you want to do the speedrunner thing, jump, do a neutral dash, followed by your hard strike, or your secondary, and you'll go flying. Let's see, I need to go... Yeah, this direction should be fine. Okay. Yeah, it's fun. I'll have to show it in a different direction when we get back to Engels. Because there's like a huge tall building you can climb and jump directly off, and you go straight down so you can see it. But it's a funny thing they never quite patched out. This game, PC version, never really got patched, so to speak, other than just get it ready for DLC you can buy, which is not really worth it, in my opinion. Maybe we can do it here. Oh, baby, I hope I can do it from here. But yeah, so this game got patches to sell you DLC, which is not really worth it. You get 2 costumes, I think, for each character, and access to a battle arena where you can fight the head of Square. That's it. It's like whoop-de-doo. So let's try this here. I think I'm going to be able to shoot all the way down to the middle, see how far I can go. Pretty far. Get all the way up there. There we go. Should be good. Whee! Yeah, I love that. That's the only time you can jump something that far and not take massive fall damage. I don't think you can die from the fall damage. Maybe you can if you're not up there high enough, but... Yeah, so this is like super speedy mode. And then I have like bruiser mode, just like crushing everybody, just like heavy weapons. Alright, so let's get out of the pit. Let's go say hi to Engels again. Get him fixed up and going. Come back here and go see some aliens. Learn some truths. I bought this game a total of 4 times. I bought 2 copies for myself, and then 2 copies for friends. One for Ronnie and YKB. I don't think she ever played it, which I don't blame her, because at the time you needed a hefty PC, and this game was... I didn't know at the time when I bought the PC versions day 1 when they came out, and gave them as codes, and I bought one for myself, because I have a base PS4, played the game, loved it. PC version was delayed, I think, by like 2.5-3 months, something like that. So I'd already beaten the game. Got, I think, 24 out of the 26 endings, something like that. Like I said, did it all. Loved it. Bought the PC version, gifted it to them, and then I tried it myself, and it was just a wreck. The far patch wasn't a thing, the resolution was screwed up, it was a buggy, horrible mess. And I was like, oh my god, I felt so bad because... Not because I spent like $120 giving gifts to people, you know. It's like, that part didn't bother me at all, but the fact that I gave them like, here you go, here's a game that's broken, is like, it's like giving somebody a copy like, here you go, here's Cyberpunk 2077. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Alright. Are you able to talk yet, buddy? What we've got? Here we go. My name is Angus, serial number 110B. Whoa. It's manufactured in February of the human calendar of the year 11,934 AD. Yes, by the way, this is like 11,000 something. My first deployment was in August of the same year. Requesting confirmation of current status. It's getting chattier. Requesting confirmation of current status. Like, well, you were defeated by us androids, that's why you can't move. At this point, you should probably just hand over any classified information you possess. It's like, okay. That was surprisingly easy. Yeah, I agree. My mission has already been accomplished. My commander is absent. I have no orders to withhold classified information. But as a combat weapon, I do not possess a great deal of data. Do not expect much. This is like, okay, we'll keep that in mind, no problem. Tired, I must rest. So, as you go through and keep playing through the game, you can come back and he'll become chattier and tell you some more things. So you start learning more and more about the machines and their philosophy and stuff. So, really, so this game it's amazing. It's got a great story and music and everything. It's just, it's great. Let's see. So I had Intel. That's what it is. Wow, I love this. Okay, so it's like, okay, I was made February 14th, deployed August 3rd. I killed 11,348 people, oh, 45 people. Largest combo, 234 total points. I like the fact that they even have combos and points. It's like, okay, condition, both arms malfunctioning, legs damaged, amputation impossible. Ambulation impossible. Fragmentation errors, verified memory storage. Voice system malfunctioning. Additional errors exist, but none are listed above. So you can learn more about the machines running around, like standard machines, like R2-D2 rejects, as I call them. With projectile weapons, these units attack by firing energy rounds. Odds projectiles have no effect on shield units. Pardon me. So, yeah, you can, keep a bestiary kind of going through. Learn more about them. Alright. Oh, now he's talking to me. He's like, okay, thanks for saving me. Like, that's not quite what's happening here, buddy. Please visit me again. Why? Because I have nothing to do. Like, are you trying to say you're bored? Yes. That's exactly what he's saying. Like I said, you find out that these supposedly mindless murder machines have human qualities. Running back here because I don't think I can upgrade my other weapon. Because the white one, which I have as my secondary here that I'm throwing out right now, that's been upgraded to do more damage, but the first kind of weak weapon I have, the faster option, is default. So I want to see if I can possibly get that upgraded real quick. Yeah, you're the machine dude. So yes, this is the one I have. This has already been upgraded to level 3. I can't go any further. Warhub blade, this is kind of weak. It's currently only doing 150 to 180, so it's fast. I need one more stretched coil, if I can find one. I had a meteorite shard. Maybe I used it on something else already. These tides I can't find, or else I'd upgrade this one too. Oh, beast tides, I know where they are. They're in the forest. Okay, so basically it's one of those things like play the stories, play the game, stupid, and you'll get what you need. Save. Aliens. There are side quests, like, you saw me do right now, but there are also timed side quests, like, depending on where you go in the story. If you move things along too far, some of them may cancel out. Like, there are some side stories involving, like, tracking down members who've gone AWOL and trying to find out why they've done that. You can also find people who've died in this game, like this guy somehow died to these stupid robots. So you can either steal their chips temporarily, like you can get enhancement powers from them, or you can revive them and they can fight alongside you for like 30 seconds. So it's retrieved to get like a minor stat boost real quick. So I have evade range up by 4, weapon attack up by 5. It doesn't matter because these things are just all jobbers anyway. Alright.
Commencing. Complete. Commencing fishing.
So if you're seeing this game for the first time, you're seeing me fishing, you're like, why are you doing this? Fishing actually gives you money. It's a way to generate money in this game. You can actually find a weapon. Reminds me, I never went back to the store and sold like junk I picked up. But you can find, so I found the pipe weapon.
Report.
You find fish like this. Even though you can see clearly down, it's only like a couple centimeters of water, But basically, you salt the fish, they're worth money. It's income revenue for the game. Let's see. Looking for here. Yeah, I missed it completely. I was facing the wrong way. I was trying to get into there. Anywhere there's like running water like this or a pond, you can sit there and fish it. Alright, so let's go down here. Sap. So there is a benefit also, like when you go fishing. Yeah, it's an ominous thing. We'll have to kill that guy. There are bad guys. I've actually been in the caves to the left earlier. But you do get like new fish, and they are worth a certain amount of money. Certain things can only be found in certain areas, so whenever I come across a new area like this, I like to fish it real quick. As long as we're right here, they can't see us, so we're not in danger of being attacked.
Report. Failed.
Later on, I'm not sure exactly where it's called. I know where it is, however, and like how you get there in the storyline, but There's an area where you can actually catch sharks, like great white sharks. It's great. Okay, something's
No
nibbling
response.
here and not wanting to bite. Sometimes it's something stupid like a little killfish, which is like the size of a guppy. Sometimes like the rare ones, like also you'll pull out this big humongous gigantic fish out of nowhere. Come on.
No response.
There we go. Yeah, all that for a stupid little killfish, which is like small little guppy thing. Try one more spot. One more fish and then we go straight forward. Now, fishing is optional in this game. Like I said, it's really worth your while to get the chip. Yeah, it's killfish. We'll ignore it for now. But yeah, you have to install a chip into your mainframe. It's your skill set. Or to get it. Let's see. So you have your operating system chip, you pull this, you die, you get an ending. You can remove these out or you don't have to have these in. So you can have it so you don't have your HP gauge up on the screen or the enemy data or your map objective, fishing spots. These all take up a certain amount of space. So shockwave is what shoots out those little like blades after I swing a weapon. Counter, I can send back more damage. You know, they all take up certain things. Like if I want to increase the distance I can dodge out of the way, it takes up more space. So you have to kind of pick and choose what you really want to have. You can't do it all. Chest I can't unlock yet. Only 9S can do it. This is a dead end. I thought we would go this way. Maybe this blows up a little later on.
This hallway looks pretty old.
So you have different layouts for your weapons. You can switch back and forth real quick in combat. You also have different ship layouts too, so if you want to have one that's like super aggression focused or defense focused, I just basically only do one. I don't really mess around with like having multiple setups for that, just outside of the weapons. Yeah, I remember the camera being kind of garbage in here. Oh, the lighting, it's unintentional, so trying to make it seem dangerous and claustrophobic.
Look at all these dead machines. Seems like they've been here for a long time.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
So I can see face huggers pop out. There we go. Right, move 60 frames per second cap. It doesn't look like it was working right for the frame, so I'm just making sure it's off, advanced. It's fine there. Okay. And hopefully everything is still going good for the audio. If anyone's watching and lurking, you're more than welcome to do that. Lurkers are always welcomed on my channel. Even regulars, you're welcome to lurk too, as you know. But the only exception I have is if there is a problem with the audio or the video or anything like that, please let me know. Because if I don't know about it, I can't fix it. So if the game's too loud, I'm too quiet, vice versa, let me know. I'll be happy to fix it. And you can go back to lurking. It's all cool. Alright, so it looks like we should be set. It didn't look like it was just running the right frame rate for this, though. But we'll see. Go. Yep.
Are they dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
So we get an Adam and Eve fight. Let's see, skills, pod programs. You have the spear. Okay, good.
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us, the machines.
Wiped out.
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us. But the humans on the moon? Now they are interesting.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens. Time grows short. This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
They're gone.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
So we've been told, like, hey, you need to fight the aliens and destroy them. Because they showed up, like, around 5000 AD or something like that. And then basically started this whole, create all the machines that we've been fighting, those little robot things. And then we find out, oh, they've been dead for, like, 6,000 years, by the way. We wiped them out, like, almost instantly. It's like, well, what the hell? Why are we keep fighting these wars? Why are there still robots being made? Why have the humans not come back from the moon where they're supposed to be hiding out?
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
So, yeah, mystery. Now, the chips that drop are random. Like, the first time I played through this on the PlayStation 4, right around here is where I actually got, right before this fight, it's where I got the witch time, I guess I'll call it, where when you dodge, when you do the correct dodge, it, like, slows down everything. Like, everything goes into slow motion except for you. But that has not reared up so far. It's the luck of the draw, really. It's like certain things just don't come up right away. Like, you may might get it later, you might get it now, you never know.
2B, this is Operator 60.
Pardon me.
We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they finally got it working. Anyway, I'll mark the positional data on the map.
Yay. So there's only one place we used to be able to go to, like, to get back to the bunker, which is the base in orbit for the androids. That's back at the Resistance camp. So if you were all the way across the world, you had to run all the way back there. But now there's going to be pretty much every save point, just about, I think, or a lot of them, will have the ability now to just teleport out. This is the way we came in. Pardon me. Yeah, we can't get here just yet. Either it's story related or it's DLC related. I think this one is story related. If it's DLC related, like where it's a battle arena where you need to be, I think, level 60 or above, 50 or 60, I think. It's been 3 years. You'll actually have a robot in front of it say, like, sorry, you're not strong enough yet, or you haven't beaten the game yet, kind of. Come back when you're stronger. Here's a gift for fighting me already. And then it gives you, like, experience points and money and so forth. Things along that nature. It's random again. I think that's story related. So at some point we'll come out of there. It's going to be a shortcut and we'll pop up here and go, oh, now I know where it's at. There it is. It's Jackass. That's literally this character's name, by the way.
Hey, how's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker. Flight units also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate, too.
So it allows me to not only get to the bunker immediately, but I can also fast travel across the map, which is pretty nice. Okay, so this is going to activate a side mission for me. I didn't get this earlier because I was grinding offline. I wanted to keep almost all the story plots, like the side stuff, on stream still, so I didn't look at the mail. So your new mission is to capture Renegade Yorha members. I mentioned this earlier. Not only did these members go AWOL, they confirmed that they engaged in unlawful conduct, including the theft of resistance resources. Be taken into custody as soon as possible. Operator 60. Note that this is a direct order from the commander. Forwarding is forbidden. Verboten.
Operator 60 to 2B. Be aware that the following transmission is classified Privilege Level 5. A group of Yorha fighters deployed to the city ruins have deserted. We need you to take care of them immediately. But don't get yourself hurt, alright?
Yorha members deserting? And attacking the Resistance, no less?
Proposal. Rogue Yorha units should be captured and detained in order to keep collateral damage at a minimum.
Detained? Easy for you to say.
Okay, there we go, there's a ladder. Now, there are, like, quests and things you can do for Jackass as well. I think she's over here normally in order to do her side quests, which I have one I want to do real fast. It actually gives you an ending. There's 26 endings, 5 of them are legit, and the rest of them are kind of like joke endings you can get from doing certain activities. Yeah, this is right where I want to be. This is where Jackass normally is.
Jackass. I can't deal with your weird hobbies anymore.
Like I care what you think, jerk.
Save, by the way, because I know this is going to end. So, I've already gotten 2 endings. One of them was I blew myself up with self-destruct in the bunker in space, so I blew up the entire space station, game over. The credits go flying by in like 2 seconds. It gives you a joke ending, start over, you just keep playing. It just adds it to your list, like you've unlocked this ending. There's another one too you can get when you pull out your own operating system chip, so I have that. We're about to encounter another one here in just a second, if I think this is the right one. Hey there, listen, just ignore that guy. He's done with the work. Doing a study in 7 levels of androids while in battle. Okay, it's not the one I was thinking of, but it's still fine. Need to record combat data from the newest models in order to reach more steady conclusions. What do you think? Sure, we'll help you out.
Here, follow me. Alright, see that jerk over there? I need you to get combat data for him. Science will pay you back for this, I promise. Now, fight!
Requested mission completed.
Excuse me. Great. Hey, Joe, the android battle fever is actually quite similar to the human motion of love. We want to know all those human... So, if we want to know what all those old human records are always going on about, all we need to do is let our fists fly. Makes this whole thing feel more romantic, don't you think? Oh, I also came across a robot version of Romeo and Juliet, which is hilarious. It's basically, it's like everyone's involved, like, fighting to the death, and like, take that, you piece of shit! You know, it's like, Romeo, they're Romeo, I shall kill you, my Romeo, and it's hilarious. Okay, so don't take damage.
Requested mission completed.
Do your goons, I really do. Look at all this data. Speaking of your goons, I'm surprised your types are so intellectual. My combat models would be a little more dense, less thinking, more killing and all that. Giving you any kind of intellect at all strikes me as pointless. Thanks? Take out those enemies over there in 30 seconds or less. Good job.
Requested mission completed.
Holy, holy crispy crap on a stick. Data. To see this reaction, it proves the androids' brains contain an algorithm which allows them to derive pleasure from battle. But that we'd probably stop fighting a long time ago. Clue. What a brutally efficient piece of evolution. It's possible this is based on identical pleasure center in the human brain. Those flesh bags really were something. A teensy bit more data. Wipe out these enemies in 30 seconds or less. Okay. Can't take damage either. Fine. That didn't help. God damn it, game. It's like you try to like zap them with the laser first off to blow away their electric shields, and the game's like, no, no, no. Laser the other way. Thank you. Okay. Enough of that. Getting fancy with the lasers, just hit them straight off and just survive.
Requested mission completed.
So when we feel in battle is caused by a type of pleasure-generating chemical produced in our circuits. I think I can localize the substance and turn it into a drug that'll help expand our combat capabilities. All these advances thanks to you. See, I told you science was the best. Keep an eye out for that drug. Once I get it synthesized, it's all yours. Yay! I'm a drug pusher. Alright, so I got machines here. Mackerel I want to keep. Anything tells you it can be exchanged for money, you can safely sell it. But everything else, like, it doesn't say that. Like, extracted from plants. These are probably going to be used for upgrading your weapons. You want to hold on to those. Machine cores, I'm holding onto these for a little bit later. Transport to the bunker. I love the fact that our high-tech saving machine and also teleportation device, you know, basically transferring my conscience up to a body and the ship while mine stays here down there on Earth, is disguised in a vending machine in a world where humans are gone. It's just... this game is amazing. I love it.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage. Then they were dead this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course. Your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
I've got mail.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
Oh look, here's my room. I think I'll rest. Yes, we will continue the game. We are not ending the stream just yet. Jackass, here we go. So I bring this up out of the blue. I've got a fish I want to recommend to Yorha units. More specific, I want you to eat it so I can study how its oil affects a Yorha unit. For science, stop by if you get bored, it's my treat. Pascal. My friend, it feels like we haven't spoken in quite some time. Pascal's a friendly robot, by the way. He's the leader of the tribe of robots that are like, we don't want to fight, we're pacifists. We've actually been trading with the resistance group for a while, and oops, we weren't supposed to find out, but here we are. Because we haven't spoken in quite some time. As it turns out, many stores in our village recently acquired a number of new items. I want to be sure that everyone from Yorha was aware of this. I'd also be delighted if you would commit to memory that there are some out there who, despite being machine life forms, are willing to open their hearts and share such valuable information. Yours in friendship, Pascal. And it's like the same thing, like the amusement park. If you go into the amusement park, as long as you don't fight anybody, no one will attack you the entire time you're there. You see robots running around. But if you do attack them, they're going to be forever hostile to you. So whenever you go back, it's like just running into like a minefield of things coming at you, and a lot of side quests just close up because of that. So as a result, I did not fight anybody. I was there. Let's see. Desert Camp. We're about to get a new ending real fast. You're going to find out. I have endings T and U unlocked. I think it's T and U. Endings go from A to Z, or Z, depending on where you are in the world. Jackass, where'd you go? There you are. Hey. So I'll have to give you that stupid fish. Pardon me. So this thing is called a mackerel, and apparently eating it has a horrible effect on androids. Well, let's see what it does, so go ahead and chow down. Don't blame me if you die, though. Okay, so it's not in the fast select. Items. Mackerel. Caught in the sea. Can be exchanged for money. It Sounds delicious. Having consumed the mackerel, it didn't take long for the android's body fluids to congeal. Muscle rigidity and paralysis soon followed. It was good, though, the android thought as consciousness faded. Exquisite, even. No wonder humans used to eat them. Was the K ending? Jiwo Kuta. Okay, so I know like aji is like flavor. It's probably some kind of pun, so I'm gonna bet on here. I'm like Kuta. Oh, okay. So it's like doesn't make sense. No, it can't be that. I'm trying to look up like a translation of it there because I don't know what Kuta is. Not a word I'm familiar with or came across really. Of course, you find in game trailers, people are like, it's just it's a translation. It means something. Like, I fucking hate, I hate game trailers, game facts. I'd blow it off the face of the planet if I could. Okay, so Anji does mean flavor. Here we go. Now getting that's the Japanese here. Okay. I know it's a form of like eat. Is kuta is like it's a way of eating, but Japanese is not how you say something. It's how it's used in a sentence, which gives the word meaning, which lends to a nightmare trying to translate things. And people's like, "What does this one word mean?" It's like unless it's like super obvious, it's like you're not going to understand it unless it's used in a phrase or a sentence. So it's probably something like, I ate something ate me, or like I ate it, or like the flavor ate me, or something. It's got to be some kind of pun that I just can't translate. I can't think of right now, unfortunately. Um, yeah. So if Hold Your Fire was here, he might know, because I mean Japanese is better than mine, but I'm just like trying to think like just different things like what could it possibly be. I'm wasting too much time. Let's get back into the game either way. So now I have endings K, T, and U unlocked. There's total 26. A through E as an Edward are game related. The rest of them are just joke endings. So that pretty much ends all your quests with Jackass, because this one's whenever you go back to where she's gonna be like, try to eat this mackerel. And even though you've done it, unlocked that ending, it still puts you back in the same situation where if you eat it, you will die. So I'm going to sell off the mackerel now. I have no use for it, of course. I think I might have something for an upgrade.
Mail notification received from access point.
I hate it when the game keeps doing this. Like, hey, you just left this thing. Here's more mail. Turn around and read it. Nexio was able to create a medicine using that research you helped me with. You should try it out if you find yourself with some spare time in your hands. Oh, still don't. Crap. Okay. Stretched coil. Still need one more of those stupid things upgraded. Thank you, come again. Here we go. Okay, I do have drop rate up, equipped, good. 20%. Charge attack. I don't really use that, I might sell that. Deadly heal, 30% for each recovery with 6 of 12. This is a massive amount of space. 25% chance that 50% of damage taken is dealt back to the enemy. What's that? Alright, we're just gonna fast travel to Pascal's. That ugly looking box texture is also the same way on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox versions of this game. That's why I'm hyped up for a possible PC port of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I would gladly buy that again. If it's running 60 frames per second, if it's 30, screw that. I played it on stream, PlayStation 4, loved it to death. But at the same time, Square Enix does not give two craps about doing good PC ports. And this game is evidence of that. Kaiden, who made the FAR patch, which fixes a lot of problems with this game, has done multiple Square Enix fixes for the Tales series and their other PC ports they've done. So, yeah. An earthquake, you okay? Been providing. So providing is preventing. Buy whatever you like. Yeah, so they have weapons here. I don't really use them. Same thing to upgrade. Unfortunately, everywhere you go. There's also a master swordsmith hidden somewhere in the world. I know exactly where he's at. He's in the Forest Kingdom castle. Sure you don't have random things for sale I can buy. No, it's all weapon chips.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes? Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Ask about Pascal's pacifism. Why'd you choose not to fight? We've been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends time and time again. Microphone a little bit closer. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is carnies with their small hands, jingle keys, and the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. That's why I decided I'd had enough.
Yes, 2B?
Let's go about the aliens. Aliens. You know anything about the aliens? There's this weird guy on the History Channel with hair looked like he got from sticking his fingers in an electrical socket. What aliens have to do with the History Channel is beyond me, which is why it became a joke and a meme for many years. And it's also an amazing movie. Aliens, I mean the ones who created us? Sorry, there's not much I can tell you. I've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. As you can see, the fact that they never give us orders anymore is the reason why we quit fighting.
Yes, 2B?
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but...
Forest Kingdom?
Yes. It's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
I agree, we should. So, alright, so I was thinking, I was looking for Emil earlier. He's gonna have his shop, but we're about to meet Emil in there. It's a shopping mall. I've been there already once before, but you can't progress because it's gated off. But we're gonna be able to get past that, get into the Forest Kingdom pretty quickly. Then after that, we should be able to run into Emil, who just randomly runs. He's different parts of the map spawning around. He's got a couple different areas he likes to pop up in. He's just driving around like a maniac. He's like just a head in a car. He doesn't have a body anymore. He's just a sentient head running around. So if you manage to stop him, hit him with gunfire, he's like, oh, hey, friends. And then he'll sell you different items and weapons and so forth, so... yeah, we'll just teleport. Actually, no. Let's go this way. We're gonna run back there. It's not too far. We can run. Alright, still haven't found your kid. I think he's in the forest anyway, so...
Say, 2B,
What?
when do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah, so, he asked...
Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments, and you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
So, 9S seems to be kind of attracted to 2B. 2B is kind of hostile towards him, but then shows emotion other times. But she's like, keeps having to remind him, like, hey, don't get emotional. We're not supposed to have emotions. It's forbidden for us units. But then everything they do has human emotions behind it, whether they realize it or not. There's a reason. Like I said, I'm playing through this entire game, so it's going to be spoiled anyway. But they keep falling in love with each other. 9S keeps finding out the secret of the game, so to speak. His type is inquisitive. He's like a scout, like an S model scout robot. That's what it stands for. So he keeps like discovering things. He's getting inquisitive and he's trying to find the truth. Stumbles upon the awful, horrible truth in 2B. He's actually in 2E unit instead of like battle for B. He's actually E as in Edward, Echo, or extermination in this case. She's an assassin bot. So she's assigned to keep a track on him because each time they keep deploying him into the field, after a certain amount of time he keeps learning the truth. They gotta kill him to stop like leaking out to everybody what's going on actually. So she keeps trying to harden her heart the entire time to not love him. She's like trying to like keep him like away, push him away, be mean to him and stuff like that, but it keeps failing. And he's like, hey, can you call me Nines? It's like, I only, it's kind of a cool nickname, and she slips up occasionally and we'll call him that. But it kills it, like, but each time she finds out the truth, 2B has to kill him, and it just rips her up inside because then they have to wipe his memory and everything. It just keeps going on and on and on. She's like had to kill him like 7 or 8 times or something crazy like that. And each time it just destroys her mentally. Like she has to kill the robot she loves. It's like, damn. It's like this story is, like I said, it's freaking amazing. It is out there. So that's why she's kind of like, that's why she's sometimes a jerk to him, because she's like emotionally trying to like push him away so she doesn't get like sucked in again and have to go through the pain of killing the one she loves.
Here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data. Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
Understood.
So the story in this game is freaking amazing. If you just watch, if you just play to the A ending and stop there, you get part of it. Not all of it, you get part of the story. But then if you keep playing through like the B, C, D, and E, then you get the whole shebang and understand exactly what's going on in full in their whole relationship. Hey, what's up with you jerks? Surprise! And they were. Oh, okay, you got some firepower. You were dead. Where'd you come from? For me. Plug-in chip. Okay.
Requested plug-in chip obtained.
Oh, that's right.
Alert. The specifications of this plug-in chip are unusual.
Another side quest.
Oh.
This chip is a model used exclusively by Yorha units. There is no reason for a non-Yorha android to possess it.
A Yorha only chip?
Careful, 2B. I'm picking up hostiles.
Over there.
Easy there, little guy. It's all right. You weren't scared, were you?
We should leave before more enemies arrive.
Come on, kid. Don't be unreasonable. Any ideas, 2B? I've never dealt with a snot-nosed machine before.
You got me.
Uh-oh. More enemies incoming.
I'm on it.
Are you finished? Your mother is worried about you. She sent us here to find you. So quit with the whining and let us take you home already. Stay close, all right? Don't go...
Yeah, so if you may have noticed different eyes, like they have different eye colors. Red or like hostile, that just outright attack you. right on sight. Yellow are neutral. As long as you don't attack them, they'll let you be. Like, you can walk up to them, they don't care. But if you take hostile action against them, like shoot them or attack them, then they'll switch to red. And green are pacifists. Like, they're fine with it. So it's like, you know, they're peaceful. They're not going to attack you. So it's basically the colors of a stoplight, of like traffic lights, if you will. Except for a little bit better, you know, a little bit different. So.
She sure was. So let's go home and have you apologize, all right?
I think once we get across the river, then we're pretty much safe. I don't think we have to run him all the way back to his mom. There she is. It's like, please don't make me walk all the way through the woods. Back. Okay, so much for bringing him home. Selfish child. How dare you make me worry like that? Get all angry about this. Mommy, no, don't cry. Any idea how worried I was? Alright, Mommy, please don't cry. Sorry to my darling. Shouldn't have said that. Oh, Mommy. Go on, honey. Get yourself home. Thank these nice people for helping you. Sexually. Okay, bye-bye, androids. I swear, sometimes I think that child's mind is just a bunch of bolts rattling around an empty pail. Never imagined how hard it'd be to disconnect from the network. We're constantly misunderstanding each other. Still, on those rare occasions where we connect, it makes me so very happy. It's like, yeah, I can see that. Alright, update something real quick. Okay. Thank you for bringing him home. This isn't much, but I'd very much like you to have it. Battery, medium recovery, deadly heal, ×3 chip. Yeah, I have one of those. Pardon me, I might be able to fuse it though. Pardon me. If you have identical chips, you can fuse them and like usually get an improvement out of them. So it's like, so let's say if you have two like deadly heals and they take up 10 spaces, you can equip both of them and you'll take up 20, or you can fuse them together and they'll take up like 11 spaces instead and give you double the attack power what it normally would be. Like, you know, the same if you installed them both there but just stacked on top of each other. So there are benefits for that. Mutual understanding without network sounds tough. Plus it seems kind of fun. Forest Kingdom has like some is where you experience like a big difficulty spike. So I really want to get that Yorha blade upgraded. So if you actually upgrade the Yorha blade to level 2, which is what I'm trying to do, it actually gives you a 30% discount on store items, which is pretty neat. Gives you like a little bonus, like, hey, cool. Great, this here we go. So we need stretched coil. Couldn't remember what it was. Or damn it, still can't. Ugh! Where do I find stretched coils at? Okay. I need to run to the run to the desert real quick. Multi-tier type robots, I know exactly where they are. That's sold by Emil, but we're not going to wait for that. Sold in Route B, which is 9S's story, and the Underground Coliseum in the Forest Kingdom. Alright, so... this... yes. I had to think like where exactly that's going to drop me at. That's where I need to be. I think it's like Daruma's. I think it was called like Japanese stacking game. It's been a while. Now Japanese is getting very rusty. Shit. Now I know what I need to do. I've been so busy like applying for jobs. Actually, I have a knocking on wood. I'm supposed to be hearing back on Monday or Tuesday if I got a job or not. So I don't really want to talk about it right now until, you know, unless it's for sure I get it. And then I'll give some more information. It's going to be an IT job. But, so I've been so busy, like, preparing, doing that, and then dealing with the kitchen that I keep forgetting, like, I really want to buy... I have money now, I can buy Japanese television again. I keep wanting to do that because my fluency keeps going down further and further and further, and I'm just... It's hard when you don't have anyone else you can speak it with or hear it on, like, regularly doesn't help, but if you can watch it, you know, if I watch Japanese TV a lot, it keeps it fresh in my brain, keeps me more active. Because I'm struggling just to like translate simple things now. I'm like, oh crap. Language really is a use it or lose it thing. That someone's here to try out my new combat wonder drug. Already handed out to a few folk, and man, is it ever popular. One taste and you're hooked for life. Yeah, that sounds terrible. It's like methamphetamines. And yeah, it sounds bad when I say it like that. Perfect, at least they recognize that, but your Yorha buddies don't seem to mind. Sure, there's some side effects, like a horrifyingly destabilizing effect on one's psyche. But no, that should be a problem for combat-focused models like you. Great, it's basically, we've invented robo-meth. That's perfect. First round's on me. Check it out and let me know what you think. E-drug. More, go visit the Yorha unit at the oil field in the desert. I know where that's at. She was asking for the recipe, so I'm sure she's cooking up a stash on her own. I'm becoming a drug empire. This is hilarious. I don't remember this from my first playthrough years ago when this first came out. This came out 2017? It's my game of the year, hands down. 2017. Don't know if it's in here or not. Yeah, it was, but it just loops back if you go too far. E-drug. Disrupts auditory and visual feed for 30 seconds while generating other random effects. Let's do it. Oh yeah, baby. We tripping. Since I saved, looks like we can stack it a couple times. Oh yeah. This is great. I approve. These are the things I need to destroy. This is great. I love this. This is so amazing. Oh, wearing off. Rusted clumps? I don't care about rusted clumps. Normally they don't go up that wall, so it's kind of peculiar to see. Stretch coil, yeah! That's what I needed. Ancient mask, it's like $7,500. Sell it, and there's no purpose behind it, so you just sell it for money. Alright, so run back to... Came in. Transport back to the resistance camp. I was so hoping like to keep progressing through the story, but it's like I keep forgetting like keep doing side quests, and it's fun. It's like you just keep getting distracted by it. I'm actually gonna run there. I'm gonna save first. Okay, something stupid happens. There's a couple things along the way you can encounter. The E-drug thing cracked me up. That was funny. Not the best place to try to fight this thing, but... I did want to fall down.
Alert. Incoming message from command.
All units, be on the lookout for a missing Yorha in the city ruins. This unit was in possession of several plug-in chips that contain classified information. I need you to seek out whatever intel you can regarding their current whereabouts and status.
Roger. Chips with classified data, is it?
Looks like the one somebody was asking me to get? I wonder. I don't think I did this quest last time. I saved my bacon. Why not? Suspect me of something, do you? Those chips. I'm gonna give you the chips. I need you to answer a question. You ever think about a missing Yorha unit in the area? No? You sure? Look, just forget about the chips. See ya. Okay, so the only way to proceed with this quest is you have to give him the chips. Give him the chips, rewards received, quest log stays open, go to the desert housing, find the quest marker. That's what I remember. Okay, because like I remember meeting somebody in the ruins. He's like, "Oh yeah, check out my family." It's like, what? Basically, he was just finding with the dead bodies and refurbishing them with the chips that you gave him. Like, and so I guess I did this one here, and then he's like carrying him to his family. As much, please take it. Ooh, odd program. Everybody, I can trust you guys. Next time I'll be sure to introduce you to my family. What's up, Engels? Hello, androids. Have nothing to do. Tell me a story. What? Much I can tell you, most of your data is classified. I agree. Yeah, the past will be fine. What's this? There we go. Talk about how the city used to be. I suppose we can try. It says what's home to a great number of humans. That's an achievement for doing this. Where's beyond counting? Yes. Something like that. Don't you remember driving them out of here? You killed like 11,000 of them. Humans were already gone at the time of my manufacture. There we go. Got the what are you doing thing. You have to try to look up her skirt like 10 times. The game's like, no! Humans were already gone at the time of manufacture. All I know is ruin and androids. Rather, don't expect us to forgive you for the sins of your people. Gene life forms do not comprehend the concept of sin. Let's go to me. Like, fine, whatever. Story's stupid. You're stupid. The whole thing there is like a race. You just like try to race it from one point of the map to the other. Don't really recommend them. They're not really that fun. The Yellow Tricky, you need to have like a lot of speed chips enhanced and thrown in there, so I did like one or two, but they're just not fun to do, to be honest. Here, crap. You upgrade our weapon now, please. Yay! Pyrite is the next one I need to get that to level 3. Thank you, come again. Okay, let's see. Fuse, here we go. Critical up. That's 10. Good lord, it takes critical rate attack by 1%. So if I were to fuse those two together, it goes from 5 to 8, 5 to 10, which should be 15 together, or install them as they were. Fuse them, gives you 2% critical hit rate, which is pretty lame, and it takes up 8 spaces. Not really worth it. Max HP up. To, let's see. $14, it looks like. Increases maximum HP by 25%. That's pretty big. Deadly heal is the one I'm kind of interested in. 40% health for every single enemy defeated. Pretty soon I should be coming across chips. Like I said, it's all random. On my other one, I've only played like 4 hours on because I was practicing speedrunning this, like the A route a long time ago. But on that one, I have an auto heal chip, which is like, as soon as you stay still, stationary for like 6 seconds total, even in the middle of combat, if you can run away for 6 seconds and not fight, you'll start automatically regenerating your health like 1.2 points of health per second. Those can stack on top of each other. So when you get those high enough, it's almost like a god mode, because you can literally stand there and just get wailed on by multiple bad guys, and your health will never drop down to 0 because you're constantly like, you'll see like those numbers, like you'll be like regenerating like 20 HP a second. You know, it's like it just goes flying right up. So it's pretty much like god mode and almost like cheating. So might as well fuse these together for fun and profit. I was afraid of, took it out. What you can do is also optimize. There we go. All chips. Not yet. Charge attack. We could put charge in there if we really wanted to. It boosts it up slightly. I don't know if I really want to do that. Critical. Really worth a 1% rate? Eh. We'll just do this. Tower. Alright, so let's go kick some butt and get into the forest finally. We can't see the forest for the trees. Your own shit on your own knees. Can't smell your own shit on your own knees. As we cue Marilyn Manson. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World came out, was a re-release. I think people are going to be That game kind of cracks me up because people are like, man, that game was so good. I wish I had bought it. It's like, did you ever play it? They're like, no. Like, it's not that good of a game. It really isn't. In terms of beat 'em ups, it's not that great. It's pretty bad, actually, to be honest. There's a lot of other games that do things a lot better than that does. And it just finally got like a reissue, so I think people are going to kind of find out that the game's not as amazing as they've been led to believe. If they haven't played it in years. Like, I bought it on PlayStation 3, so I have it. No, it's 360, I think it is. I have it. But, I did buy it, and I was just not impressed with the game at all. And I've played it on stream before, and people are like, wow, okay, I see what you're talking about when you say you don't like this game very much. It's really wonky with the combat. You need to, like, level up. You have to grind the first level at least, like, 4 or 5 times just to get enough experience points to unlock basic things like blocking, attacking people on the ground, faster movement, being able to dash. Things like that. It's really weird.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
This is a Nier 1, or a Nier reference right here, this shopping center. Reference. Over here, we're gonna get ambushed.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King. All hail the Forest King.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
He's the king of the forest.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was
Scanner,
never meant to
okay,
be
that's
my
what it
forte.
was.
The Forest King.
Blast him.
Check this guy. He's just running away.
Reason for that.
It's going to explode! Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
Okay, what was that?
A reference to the first game. Like I said, you'll run into him. He's gonna have a shop running around and so forth. You can counter him, buy things, weapons, and items. I think his shop becomes available after we clear out the Forest Kingdom.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
I remember there being some kind of difficult enemies here. Like the difficulty ramps up a little bit for like the enemies you face will jump up a couple levels. Like if I'm at 26, all of a sudden they'll be like 35. You know, the game tries to keep it challenging a little bit.
Aim for the enemy androids. Engage battle mode. Now fight for your king. For the king.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
these machines?
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
Yeah, we're getting a whole bunch of like new chips now, like melee defense and so forth, so that's kind of cool.
Commencing fishing.
First, we fish.
Report. Fresh.
Toy or something there. Art machine, okay.
Don't let up. The enemy is among them. Intruder detected. Loyal knights. Give your lives for the king of all forest. For the king of all forest.
Yeah, I ran into this problem last time too. It's like occasionally the game just starts kind of glitching a little bit, because like I said, this was only patched to add DLC, not fix any bugs. Whereas the PlayStation 4 and Xbox version actually did get some bug fixes, so...
Catch confirmed. Complete.
It's showing like the red, like, hey, there's a guy around here you need to kill in the circle, and he ain't here.
Okay. That's all the coordinates that Resistance member
Oh, never mind, it was story related. I just needed to walk here. Okay, cool. Hey, that quest is done now.
I'll be honest, though. I don't quite get why she cares about these particular photos.
Everyone has memories that are precious for one reason or another. It's not for us to judge their value. They're important to her. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, I guess.
Quick! The resistance count! Again! I guess I'm maybe like I leveled up sufficiently enough, because I remember, like I said, the first time I got here in the PlayStation 4 version, I was just getting rocked by these guys. I was having fun. But I mean, it was like, okay, it's like I gotta be really careful, because like the fights were just getting really brutal. Here with forest photo. Waterfall in the forest. I stumbled upon it one day when I was lost. And I get there in the first place. She has amnesia! I remember. Aren't just photos or bits of data from my beloved. 8 years ago, we were attacked by machines and fought a pitched battle. My love was killed, and many of my memories were lost. Must have been his final message for me. Thank you. You have no idea what this means to me. No, it's not much, but please take this. Alright. Charge attack, +3 chip. thinking a lot about recently whether it's worth it to continue living. Should we die? Are we really truly alive if we're just androids? Blah blah blah. Nita's telling me I need to continue on. Yeah, what's the point of a world my love is gone? What's the point of living? I agree. Come on, Inez, let's go. We've already forced one person to commit suicide by accident. It's like, hey, can you look for this, like, I'm trying to look for my friend. You're like, yeah, we found your friend. They were murdered by a really strong robot. We killed the robot for you, avenged your friend. They're like, thanks! And then you find out, like, that they're just hurt, and she's like, you go back and tell her, and she's like, yeah, that's great. I no longer have a reason to live anymore, and just, like, abandons the place and goes off to die. It's like, wow, that just got dark. Played level 2. These are all 2s. Should I make one that takes up 7 space or 8? Let's do 7. Okay, so this is 8 spot. I think I have one. I thought I had one that did it. It's not. Auto use. Experience gain, that's huge. Drop rate, that's small. Movement speed. Aid range, that's kind of nice to have. Deadly heal, let's take up a whole lot. Yeah, melee defense. Reduce melee damage by 2. We can get rid of that, remove that. The attack power up by 8. Back to the forest. Can't remember if it's 2 Bs. I can't remember if it's Route A or Route B. We actually have like a murder investigation. You're trying to find like this. Like you come across some androids, like the support group or like your resistance were dead. You have to find out who did it.
We must fulfill our obligation to the king! But what is an obligation?
Looks like the freak show's in town.
So I'm getting like 40 health for every single person I kill. It's like, I'm already getting like a lot of health back. I can just like wait in and start just taking a crap ton of damage. As long as I kill a jobber, then I instantly heal up. As long as I can see what the hell's going on. I also get healed by doing damage too, so it's like pretty good. Chain damage. Alright, I'll blast you. Usually jumps down to fight you, so I'm not sure why he just stood there. There is also like a hidden hermit around here, I remember, inside the forest. He's like taking care of the animals and stuff. Yeah, I think it's over here on the left.
Nice shack.
Stay away from them! Leave this place! Leave now!
Okay, now wait, what?
Leave now!
Crap! The guy's stabbing so fast I couldn't get out of it. There we go. Please, I beg of you. Animal spirit critters. Thank you. Why do you have all these animals here anyway? Long ago, I rescued a hurt animal. I don't remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me everywhere I went. We played together wherever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. You had a pet. Interesting. Now, if I find a creature that's weak or injured, I bring them here. Watch over them until they're healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. We'll see. I think he has quests for you, I'm not sure, or items for sale. There we go.
Ready, aim, thrust. Okay, next, put your back into it. Intruders, get information now. Take position. Keep going. Don't be afraid.
That's why I remember like getting jacked up, because the spears are like multiple attacks, so dodging them was a little bit trickier. Eagle eggs.
Ready, aim, thrust. Okay, next. Put your back into it. Intruders, get information now. Take position. Keep going. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, so that's what you gotta watch out for. I hate it when the laser just goes above everybody. Well, I love the music. It doesn't quite match for this part right now. What's going on? Yep, so this is another entrance into like a DLC area. Sorry, my apologies. I cannot let you pass. Please don't ask why. I really wish I could have avoided this situation. Instead, I cannot let you through. I'm sure that someday, don't ask when, I'll be able to let you pass. Maybe. No, wait, scratch that. Actually, it's all up to you. Sorry, I truly am sorry, but that's all I can say for now. It was not much of an apology, but make up for my insolence, please allow me to self-destruct. By the way, don't stand right next to him, because he can kill you by blowing himself up. Result in a rain of useful materials that are yours to keep. Please beg you, do not let my words ruin your day. Now I die! Yeah, I got 80 bucks. Whoop-de-doo.
Commencing. Catch. Complete.
Beast hide, okay. So these are the ones you get the beast hides from. I need these ones to upgrade. Gentle, majestic creatures. Total pacifists. Where'd you go?
supposed to reach that castle?
You even see the castle field of bloom. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Look, like by taking that bridge.
The enemy is among us. Don't let any intruders in. We must protect our king. Protect our king.
Yeah, I can hear them. There's, I think, a path either back there. You can hop down there and run across. Yeah, that's where you need to go, but... lots of quests in Pascal's village. Don't care about that, but we're fine. There they are. Now they're showing up on the radar. Mushroom.
Intruders detected. Loyal knights, keep your lives for the king of our forest. For the king of our forest.
Oh crap, yep. Whoa, what was that? That was a heck of a move. Visual glitch where items were not showing up in the yellow-orange thing they normally do. Okay, invisible wall pushes you here. Deathfall, okay. That was from one of these points you can fish from. It's like you can literally fish from like crazy high heights up here and your robot down. Alright, so make our way over to the bridge then.
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
I remember there being some crazy fights inside this courtyard. Okay, it's just not gonna let me save. I was looking for like a save now icon. I'm thinking like, okay, because I know there's a fight arena over there. Maybe if I run back a little bit, then I can go through and save at that point before I get into there. But no, it's not a thing to do. Bird.
I'll never let you pass.
Giant robots.
Die, androids.
Yeah, that's why I'm never hating about this guy. Yeah. I remember there's items up here, like you can climb on top of these pillars. Carefully jump your way through. I don't think I can get to them just yet. No, I can. Okay. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. It's a little bit easier, like when you get done with this here, because there's actually like a rock that will fall down. And make it a little bit easier to get up and maneuver across, if I remember correctly. Alright, so those guys are dead. Run across the bridge. Usually it lets you fish. Yeah, here we go. Fishing spot.
Commencing fishing.
Like, you see your bot down there? It's probably impossible to see. It's like 1 pixel, 2 pixels maybe on my screen. Lord knows what it's like trying to see through compression on Twitch. Got something.
Catch confirmed.
A crap machine.
Bite detected.
Like how well as before.
Complete.
Marijuana. So there's actually like a save point right over top next to here. For me. So this part gets really
This
kind of
looks like a
interesting.
king's castle, all right.
Turns into like a lot of it, like as you're running around 3D environments, it turns into a like most like a TD, like a 2D scroller, for a lot of this setup for this level. Yeah, speedrunners also have a crazy way to jump across all those areas right across through there. I remember I used to be able to do myself, but it's been 2 or 3 years, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. Don't need to do it since I'm already over here. This chest. Let's be some shrooms. Yeah, now it goes like 2D.
Don't let them go any further. Stay strong.
This is where the spear really comes in handy. The spear pod upgrade, that is. Not sure if I can get to there from here or not. Nope, shoots me down.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Ah.
That's your first clue that, like, she really does like him. It's like, it's just so sweet.
Stay strong.
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
Don't need this.
Analysis. This
I
part
don't think I
belongs to a
remember what
machine
this
life form.
actually like was used for.
Don't
or...
need this.
I remember coming back as like 9S and it's like, nope, can't do it. See if I can do this here. Where am I at? It's a little tricky. Here I am. Okay, so nice, get out of the way. Yep, made it back. Okay, cool. So this is one of those things, like, if you know the mobility for the game, like, which means they understood, like, they knew that if you were going to have, like, a light weapon that equipped, do a jump, heart attack, again, and then, like, by another dodge, you can get higher places you're not supposed to be. So that means, like, they knew that people were going to figure that stuff out and actually put that there on purpose, which is pretty awesome. Okay, it's just 9S signal. And fall damage. That was funny. Get up, we're gonna fight. Prepare. I recognize this part as like a choke point, so. Ambush spot. What am I getting for skills for chips? Delicious chips. The heal. I really wish I had the auto heal. I don't know where that's at. Lot of melee defenses. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a look at this. What is the call again? Is anti-chain damage. It's funny to see people like complaining online, like, sometimes it just doesn't work. Auto heal. So it's like I have auto use, but like not auto heal. And it's like auto heal is the best. That's you really want to get on there. The evasive system, that's what I'm looking for. That's basically the Bayonetta witch time. Having the 60 frame per second cap is screwing with things a little bit for the audio, so that's what you're hearing. Love this song, it's great. You normally hear this at the start of the game. Okay. Here we go. Such a nightmare playing this game windowed mode. There we go. Because you want to get your mouse off the screen, and it's like it just gets locked in. Oh, I can almost do it up there. Oh, not quite. Sometimes there are like little ladders in the ways you can go through here too, so this is a little more expensive than you would think. Aha! See? Get your way up and bypass areas. Yeah, where is that in relation to me? It's a little bit wonky camera-wise. There we go! Iron ore obtained. But I'm not sure how far this skips me ahead, to be honest. A lot. We're gonna fight our way all the way through. I want to get everything, so... I'll circle around and get that item, though. Eagle eggs. Mmm, delicious eagle eggs. Actually, it won't let me jump over the banister. I wonder if these guys are gonna try to ambush me. How shocking. See, I think this is sticking around for a long time. You know? I think one of the... Yeah, there's one of the stupid snake things come out after us. I tried to swag my way through it. Hey, Kiko. Hey, buddy. Hey, all done napping? Out of the room? Yeah, I hear you. Give me a second. I'll open the door for you. Cat was so scrawny and feral when I got her 7 years ago. Actually, coming up on 8 this year. And, she's a big old fat cat. Actually became a cat after 7 years living with me. Alright. No, don't do it again. Alright. Oh, come on, 2B. Oh, 2B, why? Oh. Why would you do that to me, lady? Okay, so that's another way you can do it. The complicated screw. Wait, no, stop, stop. No, stop it. Thank you. Jesus did not want to stay on that platform. Like, maybe I can shoot myself up there. No, can't get up there. Okay. There might be a way. I just might not be skilled enough, which is highly possible too. well within the realm of possibility with my skill set.
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
Don't need this.
Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe... I think maybe it's a 9S quest? $300. Money is kind of a joke in this game, it really is. It's a little kind of scarce at first, but like by the end, like by even the part where I'm at, you don't really have to worry about it a whole lot. Here. There we go. I don't think it gave me anything special either. It's like, Alright, so... So you hear clanging right now? This is where the secret swordsmith is located. Very easy to overlook. I actually had to look it up the first time I played this game. I was like, what in the world? Forest Blacksmith. And Blacksmith Masamune. So you're taking good care of your weapons. However, I'd be happy to sharpen them for you if you wish. King crap, who cares? But this guy can upgrade your like stuff past whatever you have. So if I have another pristine cable, get this even higher. So my level 3s already, or actually I think these are level 3 I have to get up to. New bolt. Machine torso. I do have an auto heal. It's pretty crappy though. It's only 6.6%, but I can still put it on though. Let's pick that up somewhere. The white sword, my master honed the very blade long ago. There's a master craftsman who gathered 4 black and 4 white weapons and improved on them. They spilled so much blood, my master sealed them away in various locations across the world. However, I wager you'd wield them in the service of good. If that is true, you can search for them in the sealed shrines throughout the world. I already found the spear, so... weapons are mirrors that reflect what is in your heart. Treat them with the care they deserve. Go out here with the epic music and way too bright sunshine. Let's see if I have a spot, if I have the ability to even put in... I don't think I even have a spot for it right now. Yeah, I'd have to remove something out. I have... These are all extra ones here I don't really care about. This one I don't really use a whole lot. It's taking up a lot of space too, to be honest. Like, projectile damage at 10% is not that great, but I'll take that out for now. Yeah, range defense, we'll remove that. Put an auto heal. Too much. It's like 6, I think, is what I have room for right now. So let's probably put in... Yeah, I'll drop in one of the anti-changes because I'm going to have a boss fight coming up here at the end. So you want to heal right here because you're right before a boss. I'm not kidding. I think I can save. Yeah, I can do a full save. Okay, cool. So we're about to encounter a new character. I think we learned a little bit more about... It's either... Yeah, I keep getting this mixed up because, like I said, I played through this about 3 years ago, and I got everything. I got shy just of the platinum. I don't think I did the hidden Emil fight. Was the only thing I didn't do, because you need to be like maxed out like 99 levels for that fight. That was like the only thing I didn't do on that. But yeah, so things are getting a little jumbled. 9S, his B route, like when you like, because A is 2B right now. After you do that here, then it switches over to the 9S. You play through those beginning parts with his perspective, his view on things, but you learn more of the story. Because his weapons and attacks are more based upon hacking, which sucks, really, in my opinion. It gets really old real quick, but if you're a fan of, like, asteroids, it's pretty much kind of like asteroids almost, minigame constantly. But by doing that, though, constantly defeating enemies and bosses and so forth, you have to start learning more about the motivations. Like, you learn about the opera singer, why she was like stealing all those bodies and terrorizing people. You learn why she was doing what she was doing. The Forest King, why they were worshiping what you're going to see here in a second, you know. It goes and fills all those spots and all these like gaping holes you have in the story, like what is happening here. 9S's B route fills that part in, and then after that it just goes off the rails bonkers. The game becomes a sequel to itself again, and the story just it's a roller coaster. It's like strap in because you're just gonna go for a wild ride, and it is epic. The end of yeah, like we get into the C route, it's just like it is brutal. It is hardcore. Repair. I'm not sure if this thing's gonna live long enough, to be honest. Go ahead and damage me. Somebody hit me. Go ahead and hit me. There we go. So I took some damage. So if I run over here, you see like all those ones? I'm now automatically healing myself, and I am back to full health again. So mix that with the chips I have already, and it's just like eventually you get to the point where you're just like you're invincible. I have deadly heal, offensive heal, which means if I start attacking like this, I start healing up. It gets pretty crazy. Fine, I don't care. I'm just trying to get these items. Jeez, stop it. Thank you. See, right now it's like 1, but if you get like larger chips, or if you keep finding like the way I say chips, finding like chips. But if you get like larger chips and stuff, like I've had it before, it's just shooting up like 7 or 8 for the healing. Like I said, that's when it's like you're truly just unstoppable. That's why I'll just like switch to like bare fists and fight the game just to have like a challenge.
Is this their king?
Well, hello there. It's almost like if you give her a short haircut, she'd just like 2B.
An android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
Yeah. She's fast. Move.
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
He's not wrong.
Let's go after her, 2B.
Sure. How about we save first, huh? How about we do that, buddy? You think we should... It's forces you to do it. Bummer. Okay. Actually, I think you can get an ending if you try run out here still. Nope, it still makes you do it. Okay.
She's gone.
Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B?
Yeah?
Let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you.
Oops.
Of course.
Accidentally bumped it.
Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
I forgot I have gravity. Got that. Skill for pods. Yeah, gravity's kind of cool. It's like this vortex just sucks everybody in for damage. God, I had that. So I remember then we start fighting our way, I think, through the caverns over there. And then I think we start heading into the final end game for Route A, I want to say. Or no, we gotta meet Pascal first. But yeah, I think we're getting closer to the end of Route A. But all your stats, weapons, and chips, they carry over.
That must be the gate Pascal opened for us.
We have been expecting you. Pascal told us about you. We will open the gate.
Yeah, and then you go with Pascal to meet another faction of machines. They're supposed to be like pacifists, and it does not go well, but turns into one of the most amazing parts of the game.
We will continue to stand guard.
Because you're deep within this enemy stronghold, and you find out that they're all trying to kill you, so you got to fight your way out, and you're just by yourself. Something happens to the 9S, but so like he's like deployed somewhere else for a time being. He's back up somewhere else. So you're with Pascal, and you have to like get out of this huge place by yourself, and everyone's like homicidal. And the phrase "become as gods" becomes like very important. Let's see, save. Still can't save here. That's fine. Pascal's. Huge noise before us. I came here to see what's going on. Hope the forest creatures are okay. I hope you didn't slaughter any of them for their hides. Okay, this is on the way. Just get rid of it. You may have noticed he's dead here. There is a reason behind it. You can die here, depending on your actions. Someone told me how you helped him. Thank you. Here's no small part of my part, where I put all the burden of raising him on my wife. Truly did. Sorry, dear. Hey, Daddy, you should play with me more. I'm sorry. As long as you've learned your lesson. Look, one of you take my side. Nope. So 2 out of 3 for pristine cable. New bolts, I don't know where those are. Hello, your timing is excellent. Need a favor from you both. What is it? Planning a recon expedition to the forest region. Before we can start, we need someone to head in there and set up a satellite camp. Enemies are tough, and lose a lot of good people who tried to clear them out. You two seem like you can handle yourselves, so please go on the suicide mission. Head to the woods and clear out any enemies. That's long and short of it. Yes, thank you. Murder the innocents. Yes, we're gonna take a break. Save? You bet I want to save. Want to continue the game? No, I do not. It's getting late. Hands are stiff, my eyes are hurting. Which is why I didn't do my original plan tonight, but I'm going to explain that here in just a second. Part of my closing monologue I give every time I stream, just about. Unless something bad happens or I have a really rough stream, which sometimes happens. Anyway, for now... we have reached the end of the stream, so thank you very much for hanging out, everyone. I do appreciate it. I normally stream every other day at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you're not used to, if you don't know when that is, just copy and paste that into Google, and it'll tell you for wherever you are. Next stream is going to be on Sunday, 17th is what it's going to be here. Keep an eye also on my Twitter at Wursel555. If I need to postpone the stream like by a little bit amount of time, like an hour, half hour, whatever, or cancel due to health or family obligations, you will know there, so that we're not left in the dark if you decide to come back if you're not following already, which you don't have to follow, but I mean, if you want to drop on by, bookmark the page or whatever, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every other day. So Sunday the 17th is going to be the next stream. I'm looking to do, I wanted to start this tonight, but with my light sensitivity, colors are kind of, bright colors are messing with things. I want to do playthroughs of the F-Zero games. I'm limiting it to the Super Nintendo, like the big three, like the first three, like Super Nintendo to start, Nintendo 64, and then the GameCube version. So that's going to be F-Zero for SNES, F-Zero X for Nintendo 64, and F-Zero GX, I think it was. Yeah, AX was the arcade, GX is the story version. So I want to go through, ace all those ones there, and just play through them casually. So I'm going to start that off the next stream we do, and then we'll come back to this. Like I said, I still have other stream ideas. I want to do a full, complete playthrough of Nier Automata, do all 5 endings. Get those all underneath the belt. So this is a long-term project. So like I said, this game is like a 50-hour game easily. If you're rushing through, it's like 50, but if you take your time, it can be longer. So I do want to continue this playthrough. I still want to do other speed runs, like get back into doing more, get an official better speed run done for Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. Do more Bayonetta 2 speed runs. Like I said, do the F-Zero games. I have lots of things I want to do. Just keep tuned here, and we will definitely get to them and have fun and a good time. Looks like streaming right now. Post at the moment, that's fine. So hopefully see you guys next time for some F-Zero goodness, the original Super Nintendo. We will have fun with that. Catch you then.